Good morning students. Today we have learned about the second part of 3.4 the brooks. You know na what is the meaning of brook? Brook means to stream and in Marathi oda. First I will read this next part of the poem and then I will give explanation about this. I winds about and in and out with here blossoms sailing and here and there the lusty tots and here and there the graylings and here and there the foam I flake upon me as I travel with many silvery water break above the golden gravels and draw them all along the floor to join the brimling rivers. For men me comes, men me go, but I go on forever. I sleep, I slide, I gloom, I glance among my skimming shallows. I make the netted sunbeams dance against my sandy shallows. I murmur under the moon and star a bramely wilderness. I linger my singly bars and looter round my creases, and out again I curve and flow to join the brimming rivers. For men me come, men me go, but I go on forever. Here given the hard words in this poem. First, I winds about and in out with here blossom sails. Here the meaning of blossom is flowers. The meaning is lusty is then healthy. Then meaning is tot is the brown fish that lives in a rivers. The trout means the brown fish who is living in the water. And here and there graylings means to fresh water fish with a fish that lives rivers or the lakes. Foamy flakes means full of the mass very small bubbles found on the surface of the liquid. Then next word is the flake means a small thin piece of something. Flake means the small piece of the something. Then gravels means to the small rounded stone. I draw them all the flow to join brimming rivers. For men me come, men me go, but I go forever. I sleep, I slide, I gloom, I glance. Gloom means, here the meaning of gloom means to move darker places. Among my skimming shallows, I make the netted skimming shallows means shallows here the bird that touch the brook lightly and quickly as they fly over it. Netted means to net as like a net. And shallows means place that have only short distance from the bottom. The murmur means here the make sound of speaking very quietly. Bramely means to full branches with a thorn. Wilderness means an area of land that has not been cultivated. Wilderness means that area which is the not cultivated. Linger means to take a long time, leave or disappear. Singly means to small round stones. Bar means to barrier. Bar means to barrier. Looters means, here the meaning of looters means to move slowly around, and creases means to various plant with the small green leaves. Here the first I will about and I in and I out, while here the blossom sailings and here and there the lusty thoughts there here and there graylings. That means here the writer, who is the writer of this poem, the brook or streams in Marathi ओढा आपण म्हणतो ना ओढा. I winds, the narrator of this poem is brook or streams. Here the poet, or that means these brooks, it winds in and out while the few blossom sailing on it. That means with the winds some flowers who is sailing, that means who is sail on with the winds. Here and there the lusty toads, that means here and there you will find the lusty thirsts. Here the what is the meaning of lusty thirst? Thirst means lusty thirst. That means some flowers who was selling with the flowers, and at that time the lusty, that means healthy, and the thirst means a brown fish who was live in a river or lake. They goes toward here and there, and here and there the graylings. That means they fish or these fish or the healthy fish who was the graylings means fresh water of the rivers or lakes here and there. That means wind in and out with these winds. The flowers was the sailing with the winds, and here and there you find the lusty thoughts or gaying in the water of the brook. Next stanza, and here and there the foamy flakes upon me as it travels with the many silver water breaks above the golden gravels. That means the second, here and there you find the foamy flakes upon the brook as it travels, or many silvery water breaks above the golden graves. The next stanza, and draw them all along and flow to join brimling rivers, for men may come, man may go, but I go to forever. That means in second next stanzas poets or this brook or the streams say about the its draw them along as it is flow, join the already full of rivers. The brook say that the many of man and many of मेन्स मे कम अँड गो बट आय फ्लो फॉर एव्हर्स. म्हणजे कितीतरी माणसं येतात आणि कितीतरी माणसं निघून जातात, फक्त मी माझं फ्लो होण्याचं काय करतो, वर्क कंटिन्यूस करत असतो. देन आय स्लीप, आय स्लाइड, आय ग्लूम, आय ग्लान्स अमंग माय स्किमिंग सॅलोज, आय मेक नेटेड sunbeams dance against my sandy shallow. That means these lines, the brook sleep and the slides and move in the dark places. That means the brooks goes toward the dark places and look about her here and there the shallow skim on its surface. That means the brooks goes toward the dark places or moves toward the dark places and look about here and there the shallow skim on its surface. I make the netted sunbeams dance against my studied shallow. That means here the brook says, brook shifts or slides move toward the dark places or look about here and there the in search of the shallows and makes pattern that like net sunbeams. आणि तो पॅटर्न कशासारखा दिसतो, सनबीम्स सारखा दिसतो. and dance against the shallow sand below it, and at that places there were the in the sand below it, the dance against the shallow sand below it. Then I murmur under the moon and star is bramely widerless. I linger my singly bars, I loiter round my creases. That means in this line the Brook, who is the narrator of this poet, that means here the brook is the narrator of this poet. It whispers softly under the moon and star and the wilderless thick with the brambles. It moves slowly by the bars full of the singles or round of the creases. And last line indicates that, and out again I curve and flow to join me brimling's river, for men may come and may go, but I go for forever. That means in last four lines, the poet, that means who is poet of this, who is the narrator of this poem, the stream. Then again the curve and flow to join the already full of rivers. The brooks say that the mains may come, the mains may go, but I flow on forever. That means some peoples come here and some peoples go, but I flow on forever. That means in this next part. Here the given the some hard words. Haunts means the places that visit or obtain. Here the coot and her, the both water birds. Sally means quick journey. Beakers means run noisily. Throps means old English word used for the village. Sharp and trebles musical sound. Fetch means to wear out, and fairy forest means here the refers to the scenic place. Scenic means to beautiful. Mallow means the plant with purple flowers. Graylings means fresh water. Fish with a long fin. And skimming sallow means the sallow that touch the brook lightly and quickly as they fly over it. That means who is the narrator of this poem? Who is the narrator? The Brook is the speaker or narrator of this poem. Some words here given the thank you.